Hello, hello everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, my tea is already cold. It's very frustrating. I might need to go pour some more hot tea really fast if you guys don't mind. Should have taken a sip while I was still in the ad break, but how is everybody? I woke up feeling kind of icky today, so this is probably gonna be a shorter stream. Yeah, I have a very sore throat suddenly, so a little suspicious. A little suspicious for the body right now. Yeah, I mean, I did just get back from Texas and nobody was sick. And we really didn't have that many people there. But who knows? Who knows? I also went to the zoo, so there was a lot of people there. Maybe I touched something and then rubbed my eye. I have no idea. Either way. Yeah, I think I might have come down with a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. I feel fine otherwise. It's just a lot of razor blades in the throat, so I'm a little worried I have strep. I used to get strep throat a lot, but usually it didn't hurt. So anyway, may need to go to the doctor sometime this week. We'll see. Gargling lots of salt water. It's extremely exciting. I know everybody really wanted to hear this health update from me, so there you go. There it is. But anyway, we're going to be doing, so it's apparently, you know, I was looking on this random holiday calendar thing, and apparently it's Make a Gift Day today. So if anybody was planning on doing a homemade gift, you could celebrate, you know. I'm going to celebrate by drawing a gift because, you know, that's what I do. I draw stuff. So anyway, oh hey Rebecca, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. Casey is sick of calling. No, Lodin, that's not what I said. Just sick in Colorado, perhaps. Also, how are you doing? Hey, Barboette, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks, Paleontologist. Yeah, like I said, I feel fine otherwise. It's just a really sore throat. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing all the sicky things. I probably need to go get some lozenges. All I have are these coldies lozenges, and they're pretty gross. They're like zinc lozenges. I got the most flavorful kind I could, and they're still just not that great. So anyway. Oh man, I used to get strep all the time. My mom, for those who don't know this, my mom was a microbiologist. She worked in a micro lab at a children's hospital. And so whenever we would get sick, when they were still allowed to do this when I was younger, I think they weren't allowed to as we got older. But she would come do throat swabs and like go grow a culture of what was going on so she could like diagnose what we had, which was always kind of interesting. And I constantly had strep. Even when I was fine and healthy and had no symptoms, she would like swab my throat just to see, and I just like constantly had strep. And so she thinks I had like I might just carry like a non-contagious form of strep, just kind of like perpetually. Because when I was a kid I had it all the time and it never hurt. So it's very strange. But I do know that about myself because of my mom. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. But I don't know, so because it hurts though, it makes me wonder if it's a different form of strep. Your keyboard. Sloppy. I'm having the same issue. Well, not the same, but I'm having issues with my keyboard too at my studio. My space bar doesn't work properly, or it works too much, and so I'll be trying to type stuff and it'll be like just like a string of spaces. It's very frustrating. I need to get a new keyboard probably. It's kind of annoying because I just bought new stickers for the keyboard because it's an older one and the font had worn off. I hate to waste that, but oh well. Yeah, sorry Maze, all my Christmas stuff's at my studio. Didn't really fill up to go into the studio today, so well, we'll see. I'll probably go later, but I have some stuff I can do from here, so I'm probably gonna be working on stuff here for a little bit this morning. So yeah, anyway, if I seem a little bit more like bleh than normal, now you know why, but let me scroll up and say hi to everybody before we get started. Oh, sorry, weird hiccup. I might need to warm this tea up. It is just extremely lukewarm. I actually do have a Yeti, whatever you call it, thing that keeps stuff warm, so I might have to put some tea in that instead. Anyway. Moose, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in today. I'm gonna write the title while I'm saying hi to everybody. And Amaze, of course, thanks for being here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I think I actually already maybe saw everybody. I'm not sure. I'm really glad you got the reference in my title, Sloppy Salamander. I'll start watching more holiday stuff, like Christmas stuff, probably closer to Christmas. Right now is still kind of mad dash to get ready for Christmas, and so I'm just not there yet. But we'll probably do some movie nights or something. Maybe we'll watch The Grinch. I think I have Charlie Brown Christmas on DVD in my in my room, so maybe I'll pull that out. Dee-doo-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. But no, I'm not sick of Colorado. Loading. No peanut butter to go with the jams. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to let you down. Which... Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Art of DHT, how you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. You could probably recite the movie from memory. Nice. You haven't purchased a single Christmas gift, so you set yourself up for an anxiety-filled December. Oh no. We don't really do gifts anymore in my family. My parents do sometimes get us stuff, which, I don't know, I'm always like, please don't. Like, you don't have to do that. Oh, wait, why is this on the wrong layer? What's happening? But yeah, we've all just kind of reached the point in life where it's like, hey, it's a miracle if we can even all get together in the same room. So that's sort of the present, I think. But yeah, I don't really have, I mean, other than my roommate, I really don't buy too many gifts. Maybe for like a couple of friends, but so that's always nice. Actually, I mean, that's part of why I do the Patreon Christmas card thing, because that's kind of like the biggest like gift thing that I do, I would say, for the holidays. So if anybody wants a Christmas card from me, if you want it by Christmas, I would get it sooner rather than later. You can be a patron at any tier to get it. It's that pronghorn image. I'll probably talk about it more tomorrow. I'm hopefully gonna get the cards picked up sometime this week, and then I can actually show you guys the cards on stream, which will be fun. Whoa, hold on. I think my pen pressure is messed up. Oh, of course, everything is lagging today. Still looking for the opportunity to call someone a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Amaze, you just hang on to that. I'm sure one day that phrase very specifically will come in handy. You love gift giving? I'll absolutely be the last holdout. Yeah, I actually have a lot of fun like wrapping presents and stuff. And I like giving the gifts, but you know, being broke, Christmas does put a lot of pressure on those of us who are, you know, have to be a little more choosy with our dollars. So I try to look out for stuff all year long and catch sales and stuff, but it's also hard, you know, to know who you're going to be buying stuff for. So, totally get it. Live your parents, your sister, and 40 minutes away from us. Okay. So there's not enough distance between anyone for seeing each other to be the gift. Fair. Yeah, if you see each other all the time, I suppose you do feel a little bit of pressure to make it special somehow. But yeah, no, we all live very far from our parents. The closest one is my youngest brother. He lives like maybe 45 minutes, 50 minutes away. But he doesn't come over too often. He's pretty busy. He's pretty much constantly doing teaching and coaching stuff, which I understand. I never was a coach, but definitely get the busyness of the teaching. Okay. For make a gift day. Oof, you guys, I am just lagging. I really think I might need to go make some tea if you guys don't mind. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Good thing my doctor is like within walking distance. It's really convenient. Good luck, Ulonenya. I was able to see your niece as your brother flew in from Denmark. Oh, that's exciting, Barblet. That's very cool. Wow, I'm glad you... That's awesome. That's really special. See, yeah, it's like when you don't get to see your family very often, it definitely becomes different. It also becomes a lot easier, I think, to... Well, maybe not always easier, but it can become easier to kind of avoid some of the more, like, frustrating things about family. So that is one positive. Is like everybody's trying to be on... Well, not everybody, but most people are trying to be on their best behavior. Just because it's like a once or twice a year thing. If anyone wants to draw presents with me, I spent some time kind of pinning various packages, boxes, and bags this morning. I'm probably going to start pretty basic. I tried to pick mostly some that had like good shapes and interesting like ribbons and stuff, and tried not to pick any with too crazy of designs. There's a few toward the bottom that are a little intense, but yeah, basic shapes day. This is a basic shapes day. But I figure at some point this month I will probably end up drawing a present or two, so it'd be prudent to kind of get some practice in, I suppose. Let's start with the most basic, most basic of presents. Oh, alright, I need to make tea. At least the water's already hot. I just need to go steep something. The classic gift bag. This is a very basic shape, folks. Alright, but yeah, as always, if anybody wants to draw along, we do kind of a show and tell at the end of these warm-up studies, so if you have any studies that you're doing that are different than this that you want to show, that's fine. As long as they're work safe, feel free to drop them in the Discord in the warm-up studies section. Sorry, my brain is extremely foggy today. I might need to take a nap. Before I draw this, guys, I am going to go top off my hot water. I'm so sorry. I'm lagging like crazy. I agree, London, I agree. Seeing her walk was for— oh, that's amazing, Bravoet. I'm so happy you were able to do that. That's awesome. That's awesome. We had the realtor here yesterday, the photographer, to finish the house for online listing. Oh! That's impressive, Sloppy. So you guys are moving? Well, at least it's ready now, you know? Hey, Mo Shrimp, how's it going? Hey, Suntroa. Greetings from Disney World. Oh my gosh, amazing. Go have some fun for all of us. Watch out for the holiday ick, which I appear to have caught because of my recent socializing, perhaps, or travels, or just sleep deprivation. Who knows, really? I am going to top off my tea. I apologize for having to do that, but I just don't know if I can get through talking without some warm liquid. So I'm so sorry, everybody. I wish I had something entertaining to put on the screen for you, but I just don't. However, it shouldn't take me very long. So, hey, that's right, Central. We looked at your piece yesterday for the monthly showcase. It looked great. I'm really excited about your streaming. You're eating at Casey's? Wait, what? Can you take a picture? There's a place that's actually spelled Casey's with a K. That's so rare. I feel like when Casey is spelled with a K, it's also spelled crazily. It's like K-A-Y-C-E-E or K.C. or something. That's really cool. Well, I had nothing to do with the meal you're eating, but I will take credit anyway. Ah, see, there it is, Pyro. It got me all excited, Santra. It's very rare, guys. It's very rare. My name is one of those names that you never see on like a souvenir keychain or anything. But I hope you guys are doing well. Sherry Merritt, hello. I don't know if I said hi, but thanks for popping in. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm feeling kind of sicky this morning, and I need to go get some hot water to top off my my tea. I'll be right back, though. The water's already hot. I just need to get a new bag. I'm so sorry. BRB. Alright, sorry everybody, I'm back. Oh, got some nice throat coat. I'm gonna have to go to the store today probably and get more stuff. Gotta love just waking up not feeling great. Yeah, of course. I hope you guys have fun at Disney World. And Raga, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Paleontologist PA. Are you trying to say Easel, like be a Diesel? Is she here? Okay. Let's get started and do some drawing. So, as always, folks, feel free to draw whatever you want. Why is this always green looking? It really bothers me. I also have no idea if my music is loud enough. Just let me know if anything needs fixing. I probably broke something. At first I thought I just had a raspy throat yesterday because I spent like the whole 12-hour drive singing my lungs out. I know, right? He set the stage. Mo Shrimp. Hope you're doing well, Mo Shrimp. It's good to see you. Hope things are going good in your neck of the woods. Ugh. The world is broken, can I fix it? Loden, and if I had the power, ability, know-how, charisma to fix the world, I totally would. I do not know that any one person can do that. Oh, Amaze is fixing the world. Oh wait, is something wrong with my stream? Wait, what happened? What did I do? Amaze is on it. Yeah, Amaze is gonna go fix the world. Studying shaders as a hobby and soon ready to release a tiny... I don't know what any of those things you're saying mean. Trip. They sound very technical and very impressive though. Oh, my stream is fine. Okay, good. Her name online as viewing. Oh, yeah. It's okay to let people lurk, Paleontologist VA. We don't want to call people out of lurk. Totally fine. JavaScript first-person game demo. Got it. Okay, cool. That sounds really cool that you've done that. Do you hang out with any of the game developer people here on Twitch? There's quite a few. I'm sure you probably already know all about that. I sometimes lurk on those streams and just kind of pretend to comprehend what they're doing. But pretty much no comprehension escapes me. But that sounds really cool, Moat. Also sounds very difficult. Oh, sorry guys. My whole situation is it's probably not gonna be a long stream. I don't know if I can. I'm glad today's just a one stream day because I don't think I could sit through 2 streams. Tomorrow's stream, actually, while I'm thinking of it, just so everybody knows, if anybody wants to hang out for tomorrow's afternoon stream, it's actually going to be later than normal. I've got an appointment that I couldn't move, but it's going to be earlier in the day. And so, yeah, I'll be on at 6 instead of 4. I need to probably make a special note of that. I put it in my my stream schedule, but I don't know how closely people look at that, to be honest. It's more there as a courtesy. That's why I enjoy the other side, art and animation. None. I could code for work and watching other people code on top of it. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that would be a lot. Yeah, that would be a lot. Yeah, the art and animation side of Twitch is super fun. Are you working with any artists or animators on your project, or is it all totally done by you? And feel free to like not answer if you're doing other stuff too. I'm just a curious person who has hiccups suddenly. Alright, let's do some quick coloring. I feel like my eyes are about to fall out of my face, guys. Help. How do I stop that sensation? Oh, can't wait for this tea to be ready. It's too hot right now. Ouch. It's just a fun solo learning thing. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm using some very low fidelity models since I'm having fun learning basic. That's awesome that you just taken that on for fun. Oh, I don't think I would have the I don't know. I used to kind of play with a little bit of coding, but nothing for games or programming really. It was more just like website code when I was a kid. You had inspiration from the Q1K3, the Quick project? The Kick project? You can find one. I've never heard of this. Quake clone under 13 KB. Oh, I've heard of people doing stuff like that. I don't really understand what all of it means, I'm not gonna lie. But I've heard of people figuring out ways to get, like, classic games to play on, like, Androids and stuff. Is that what you're talking about? Or am I completely off base here? A trip to New York is expensive? Yeah. Hope you have fun, paleontologist VA. That sounds cool. Are you going with family? In this case, it's just built from scratch, yeah. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. Like, I know you have to learn programming languages and, like, build in certain programs, maybe, but I don't know. Going with your dad? That's awesome. Very cool. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of fun. I have been to New York one time to visit a friend when she was there for an internship right out of college. It was definitely like the very typical New York college kid situation. She had 4 roommates, I think, or maybe she was the 4th roommate. And it was a 1-bedroom apartment. One guy was sleeping in the hallway. Everybody was super broke. It was, and we ended up sleeping on the roof because it was, it had a heat wave that summer. And, like, no apartments have AC, or at least didn't used to have AC in New York, so everybody was dying, and so we just slept on the roof. It was kind of a fun adventure. Definitely, I remember waking up very sore. Concrete is not fun to sleep on even when you're in your 20s. So, but it was an adventure. That was my one experience in New York. And then we went to the Guggenheim, I think, and just kind of walked around Central Park. We were all too broke to really do much, so we just kind of walked around and looked at things. We went to, what is that famous, a famous beach? We went to that, whatever the famous beach is. Got a Nathan's hot dog, I think it was. Or no, Coney Island. Is it Coney Island? We went to Coney Island. Got a Coney Island dog. Anyway, that was my whole experience in New York. The end. Hey Esau, how you doing? Got to go to upstate New York. Nice. I've heard that's really, really pretty. Hope you're doing well, Esau. Thanks for hanging out. I'm having the urge to put my moving boxes upstairs. My sense of balance is gone. Oh no! How did you hurt your eardrum so badly? If you want to share, I hope it doesn't hurt too much. That sounds really painful, honestly. How you doing, Esau? Hope you're having a good one. You're sick again? Me too! We're sick buddies! Hey! Welcome to the sickies! By doing the thing that I was telling you not to do. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Warm liquid, it feels so good. Yeah, I think I might have, I'm not sure if I have a cold. It's a sore throat for sure, but I'm kind of hoping it's not strep. But it's definitely getting progressively worse as the day goes on. Infectious high five, yes. Well, hopefully we both feel better. This one is brutal. Oh my gosh, Isol, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I actually don't feel too bad other than just, well, I feel kind of icky, but I don't feel like non-functioning. So I'm gonna try and still get some work done today, try to go to the studio. I probably will swing by the store to get a bunch of lozenges and some tea, but hope it's not strep as well. Hey, love throat coat. Yep, that's what I have right now. I've got throat coat tea. It's great. I'm gonna go buy some more. Yeah, I had never heard of throat coat until I moved to Colorado, but I pretty much drink it every time which I don't get sick very often, to be honest. This might be only the 2nd time this year. If that. I got kind of like I felt kind of congested and weird a few weeks ago, and I wasn't sure if I was sick. And then just because I had work that day and I didn't want to get anyone else sick, I called in sick, but I didn't feel bad. I can't remember if I've been sick any other time this year. If I have, it hasn't been very... I usually don't get sick too often, so... Oh no, sloppy. That sounds awful. Ah. I'm not sick of Colorado. I'm just not feeling well. I know you're joking though. Oh gosh, your husband had that virus. What if it's just going around? Sick and tired of our nonsense? Nah. No, never. You guys are great. You guys are the good kind of nonsense. Not the actual trolly kind. The good-natured kind. It's true. It's true. You don't have to get sick, you know. You're taking it really far. Really far. Oh my goodness. You've been sick it seems like you've been sick for a while, Liesel. I'm so sorry. Get better. Take it easy. Rest up. All those things. Oh, have hiccups like me. That's also an option. Alright, let's move on to another package, I think. Ow. That hurts also. Ugh. And just so anyone knows, anyone who's never, been to a warm-up study before, no, we don't normally draw objects, but every once in a while I try to throw things like objects in, stuff that I just don't normally draw, just to practice, you know. I figured, because it's Make a Gift Day, we could celebrate this way. And I'm sure at some point this month I will end up having to draw a package of some sort for something, so. Speaking of drawing, since I haven't talked about it in 20 minutes or so, I will be drawing, so I don't do much in the way of presents usually, just because all the people I would buy presents for are out of state for the most part. Not all, but most. Either. Anyway, but I do like to send out Christmas cards. So those are kind of like my gifting, are Christmas cards. And if anybody would like one, it's kind of pay what you want, just to help me with shipping. But if you sign up on Patreon, any tier, or any pledge amount, you can even make up your own pledge amount. Oh, my voice is going, guys, hold on. It's like happening as we're streaming here. But anyway, you can pick up a card. It's one of my pronghorn cards. And yeah, I'll write a little note. I'll draw a little doodle. Usually I cover the envelope in stickers. It's very fun. So if anybody wants that from me, that is how you get it. Welcome back, Mace. And it is international too, because I know I have some folks that are international. But if anyone's interested, you can find out more information if you click that link. I need to make an actual command for the card. I just haven't done it yet. I've been busy traveling. It's been a really, really busy time. Ugh, I don't have time to be sick. Come on, body. Pull it together. Hopefully it's just a cold. Had to deck the halls. Aw, Maze, that's so cute. Good. I'm glad. I don't really decorate. My roommate does all the decorating here. I'm also not really here for the holidays, so it feels kind of just not the most interested in decorating in general, but definitely not if I'm not even going to be around to enjoy it for the big holiday. I kind of helped my mom a little bit, but she did most of it when I was down for Thanksgiving. She already had the tree up and decorated and stuff. So I really didn't have a whole lot to do. I do like this shadow. This is an interesting shadow. Perfect time because that it's done. Exactly. Yeah, and then you get to enjoy it all month and Amaze fix the world. Thanks, Amaze. Hey, Ready Sculpts. Sorry that I missed ya. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. How's the sculpting? How are things going? You want to go to Denver Museum of Nature and Science immediately, to be honest? Oh, do you? Wait, what? What are we talking about? DMNS? Pictures your sister sent from the trip are so cool. If you're ever in the area, Sloppy, let me know. The tree bit you? What? Wait, context please. Hold. I have questions about this statement. Care to elaborate? The tree bit you? Is it an artificial tree? Did it like snap on you? My brain is having trouble connecting these dots. How was my Thanksgiving trip, Isel? It was good. It was long. So I drove to Texas. That's where my family's from. For anybody who didn't know that, that's where I grew up. And so I drove down there. It's 12.5 hours. Got up at 3 a.m. Could be why I'm sick, to be honest. Sometimes if I'm too tired and I just haven't taken enough time, my body will shut me down. Could be what's happening. But, yeah, spent 3 days there and then came back, Sunday. Yeah, came back Sunday. So that, yeah, that was pretty, it was good. It was fast. Probably gonna do it again at Christmas. I was thinking about buying a plane ticket, but gosh, they're so expensive already. Like $300, and it's only 100. I did the math. The gas to get there this time was about 160, 180, which is not too bad for 800 miles and 12.5 hours of driving, both ways. So I feel like it's so much cheaper to drive. It does put lots of miles on my car. That's the only downside. I'm trying to keep my car pretty low mileage. So I'll just be sure to walk to work a lot next year to make up for it, because I'm also thinking about doing some conventions next year. And right now I get the low mileage discount on my car because I really don't drive very much. I live in a very walkable area. So, but I don't want to lose that either. So anyway, this is probably way too forward and ahead thinking, but I'm one of those planning types sometimes where it's like, okay, how can I make sure that this good thing that I have doesn't go away? All right, let's do another less brown, but I feel like this is a very brown package. Let's do another one. How was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. I hope everybody had it. For those in the States anyway, for those who celebrate, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope it was full of food. You do Tree and Nightmare Before Christmas on the 21st every year. That's so cute. I love that. I love that, Reddy. That's a cute little tradition. You remember doing a little bike ride a couple days ago and regretted not wearing a hat? Oh gosh. Yeah. Did you wear a helmet? You didn't wear a helmet or a hat? Oh my goodness, me stress. Did not catch a cold. I don't think getting cold is actually what makes you catch cold. I think that's just a correlation. Unless you were like riding into a field of germs. I mean, I'm glad you didn't catch cold, but I'm glad sculpting is good. A helmet, yeah, for a bike ride. You said you rode a bike. Did you not wear a helmet? We live dangerously out here. Maze. Can getting cold lower your immunity? Maybe slightly. I don't know. I feel like I read some articles about this, how it's like a common misconception that getting cold is what makes you catch cold. It's more that like when the weather turns cold, people start getting seasonal like germs that spring up. But I don't know much about. I'm not a scientist, guys. It's an artificial tree. Oh, okay. So all the balls were folded with the trunk, flipped upside down. Why is chat breaking? I can't read this story about how Sloppy Salamander got bit by a tree. There we go. Turned upside down holding the trunk the other day, and the bow swing close to me. Oh no! Finger was blown up like a balloon and blue. Oh no! So you got kind of almost like a blood blister or something. I know a thing about the cold. So apparently getting cold can get you sick quicker. Okay, dries out the warm, wet protections in your chest. That makes sense. So like if you run into some of those seasonal germs, and you aren't, I almost said if you aren't, well, there's not really, hold on, how do I, hydrated. That's a safer word to say. If you aren't well hydrated, then maybe it'll make you a little bit more prone to getting sick. That makes sense, Reddy. That makes sense. Oh gosh, okay. Well, either way, I'm glad you didn't catch cold. I wish I could say the same for myself. Hey, Miss Yvette, how you doing? I'm hoping it's a cold anyway. Just swollen and mad. Dang. Sounds really swollen and mad. Alright, let's do a more complex present here. Which one do I want to do? Guys, I picked a non-perfect present. Should I do this one? This actually, it's funny because the messy wrapping is the most complex thing to draw. I don't think I want to draw it. There. Also, some of these like cellophane gift wrapping situations are kind of intense too. Yeah, I know. Take care. Everybody take care. Sounds like everybody's getting hurt or sick right now. Be careful, everybody. Okay, here's like some damaged Amazon packages. I mean, that's a gift. Oh, this is a nice little picture. See, some of these are just so Pinterest, you know, like some of the gift wrapping. I don't have any interest in drawing it because there's no way I'm gonna draw a present that looks like that. Let's do. Should I do a sack? Imperfect basic shapes, yeah. I do like an imperfect basic shape. I do want to do something with color though. Some torn. Also, I do really like this sack. This is good. Let's do these colorful ones. These are nice. Hey, Angelic Cypher, how you doing? Welcome on in. How's your day going? We're drawing packages, boxes, and bags today. Kudos if anyone catches the reference there. Let's just, oh, look at that, that's fun. Apparently this is on the same layer. They're natural wrapping, yeah, natural. Stayed home sick, oh bummer. We're also, apparently a lot of people are sick today. Yeah, these are kind of cute, right? I'm coming down with something at the moment, actually. I can feel my voice getting stuffier as I'm talking. So I apologize, everybody. I also need to go get more hot water in this tea. The one with burlap. I do have a burlap one pinned, but I wanted to do something with color. So this is like simple, but it has a little bit of color. So hopefully I can do a more painty one and it will still be okay. Did anyone else grow up with Christmas bags like these? My mom actually made Christmas bags when we were kids, and we used the same bags here. Like, she still has them. It's like the easiest way to wrap anything, and it always looks cute. Sloppy, you've cracked it. Oh no, I am the vector. Oh shoot. I'm so sorry everybody who's gotten sick because of me. It's all my fault. I'll be right back. I need more, speaking of, I need more hot water. I'm so sorry, I drank this already. Okay. Ay. Patient zero, that's me. Love the idea of those because you can make them yourself. Yeah, exactly. That's what my mom did. It was definitely one of those things that I'm sure was just done to save money because parents were pretty broke for the first few years of living in our house. Paying off said house before the careers really picked up speed, I guess, but yeah, it was just like one of those things that we always used. We still use them, actually. At least I think we do. Every once in a while I see them under the tree. I don't know. Like I said, we don't really do as many gifts this year. It's hard to break my parents of the habit. They definitely still, I think, just like buying stuff for us, but it's not necessary. We tell them every year. But the clothes boxes, yeah, we always had the same clothes boxes every year. And when we were kids, my brother would always, oh my gosh, Science, why? It's so jarring. Didn't you know this is a family friend-ny stream, Science? Well, it's so weird. I don't understand this emote. I don't know why it exists. feels so indecent. How are you doing, Science? Hope you're doing well. Oh hi, yeah. This emote, right, Chunky? I know. Also, hi, Chunkers. How you doing? It's the weirdest emote, guys. I don't friendly. I know. Somebody said that. I had to pass it on to you. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have pointed it out to you because now it's gonna be a thing. Amaze, you stop. I caught it this time. I see you. I see you pinning this. You've done it already. How do I unpin this? Don't know how to run my own stream. Hey Charlie's Dragon, how's it going? You don't need to know. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have started this. Why did I do this? I'm just gonna ignore chat for a minute. You guys have fun. Just go bonkers, guys. It's okay, Isol. You know what? You get a pass because you're sick. We get sick buddy passes today. Anyone else feeling ill? Just us? Anyone? Anyone else wake up with like razor blades in their throat like me? I was woken up at 4 a.m. because it hurt to breathe. So we're having that kind of morning. And it's just progressively getting worse. And then now there's hey, Amaze! How did you... Are we gonna fight about this? Why are you pinning this? It won't let me... you can hear that I think it's a cold. I'm hoping it's a cold and not, what am I trying to say? Strep throat, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Amaze. You're encouraging the knee. You know this, right? Now he's gonna do it. I mean, not that he wasn't doing it every time. Although, yesterday, Valent, I saw you did the ooh emote. Did you guys know? Hey, you could play this game, Science. Hold on, I just had an idea. Did you guys know you can go into Science streams and do finger gates? That's what he calls them. Actually, is there a name for this, guys? He loves this. This is his favorite. If there's an emote that you can type that's like this, feel free to put it in chat. It would make Science's day. What is this weird corn? Where do you get these? Whose is this? What the heck? Oh my gosh. The corn is so weird. I don't understand. My sick brain is too sicky. Corn in chat. Mods, corn in chat. Charlie's Dragon. Oh my gosh. On the other hand, can't you nip strep in the bow with antibiotics faster than a cold? Yeah, it's true. I would just need to go to the doctor to see what it is. I don't know if they do strep tests at my doctor's office, so I might have to go somewhere else and pay for it. I don't want to. But my doctor's office is awesome. I get You're not sorry. Don't even lie, Belinda. You're not sorry. Yeah, but my actual PC that I go to, my primary care doc, definitely can do like basic stuff. So I need to ask them if they do strep tests. That would be really cool if they did strep tests. I know they can do like some of the other basic tests, but don't treat for strep throat. That's Charlie's chat took me a second. I know, I saw that. I tried to unpin it, Miss Yvette, and he keeps pinning it again, so I feel like it's a losing battle. I think I just have to let it be there. I think I just have to, bend the knee? Is that an appropriate use of that reference? I'm not sure. I've never seen Game of Thrones, but, anyway. Your illness as a kid was here. Me too, London. Yeah, I used to get those all the time. He's so proud of himself for pinning that. Science, what the heck? Live your doctor's office now because you have 2 primary care docs. If you can't get in with the actual one, your mom's best friend works in the same building. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually really convenient. Nice. My doctor's office is great. Belen, I do appreciate the Gigantify bits. It's just the emotes that you're choosing to Gigantify seem, and this could be just my perception, I probably am totally off base here, but seem to be done with the intent to weird me out. Could be wrong. What the heck is this, Chunkers? How did you even get that emote? What the heck? Isn't that from, what was that show? Isn't that from The wild thornberries? Am I wrong? Am I totally misreading that? It is wild thornberries. That's why I saw it. That's amazing. Here's your contribution. Well, thank you for your bits as well. At least yours isn't a giant slapping knee, so that's fine. Bees are good. Yeah, exactly. Isol, have a good sleep. I hope you feel better, friend. We're gonna give you a little shout out. I don't know if we did already, but if you guys aren't following Beat Isol, another great artist. Very family friendly, very nice, very fun. Very sick right now, unfortunately, but very sweet. And did you guys know, for those who haven't heard, Isol and I are gonna be doing a co-stream. Soon. It's gonna be next week? No, shoot, what day is that? My brain can't brain right now. The 18th, so 2 weeks from now, I believe. I'm really excited about it. Isol's gonna teach me how to oil paint, guys. Isol does oil painting on her streams. It is incredible. Incredible hyper-realist. I have no aspirations to ever be that good at that, because I can already tell you, I do not have the patience. But I would love to learn how to do oil paint. So I'm really excited to learn from the master herself. Isol is going to be walking us through kind of a like oil painting 101 lesson. So I'm going to, anybody who wants to, gather up your oil paint supplies and feel free to come learn with me. We'll be doing it in the afternoon on the 18th. But yeah, Isol, go feel better. Go feel better. Appreciate you. And I hope you get better soon. And if you figure out a way to get better, let me know so I can get better. We'll see. And so far just hot water and gargling salt water is pretty much my remedy. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in. You love oil painting, Chunkers? Yeah, you should go follow Isol. She is a hoot and a half, guys. She is so funny. She's extremely high energy when she's not sick, at least on stream. It's very impressive. I don't know how you do it. Yeah. You won't regret that follow. Your jaw stopped aching. Oh, that's good. Seems like everybody's kind of sick right now. Oh, and speaking of people, I probably shouldn't because he's trying to intentionally be a little bit of a pest, but it's okay. It's a pest that's appreciated because it's very funny. Belinda over at Science Streams, our very own friendly chat participant. I don't know how to work that one in. I'm sorry. I'm too sick to think. He does science here on Twitch. Also family friendly and very very mischievous, but very good being. Seriously, one of the nicest people here on Twitch. And he and his wife Lita are both extremely well-read and intelligent scientists who also do a lot of school visits. So that's why they keep it family friendly on their stream. They got a little baby girl, Alona. She's probably gonna grow up to be a brilliant scientist herself, I'm sure. And you guys should go give him a follow. He actually, very generously, he's extremely busy. I don't know if you guys noticed that little check mark by his name, but he is an ambassador, guys, which means he's, obviously extremely all over the place on Twitch. And still took time out of his busy schedule to actually help me figure out how to do the stream together thing offline. Like right before one of his streams. I felt really bad after. It's like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. But that's super helpful. It's actually, I was able to practice that with Isol so that we could both be on the same page with how to do everything. So thank you again, Blit, for that. And thank you for all that you do for education here on Twitch. I appreciate you. I appreciate the knees less, but I appreciate you. You guys should go give him a follow. Yeah, it's super cool. You'd really like it, Chunkers, yeah. The science side of Twitch, honestly, for anybody who's really into the art side of Twitch, you're gonna love the science side of Twitch. It's great folks, a lot of curious conversation. I mean, it's great. You appreciate the knees? You're encouraging them. The knees are weird. I don't understand them. I don't understand them at all. Wait, hold on. Did I miss a remedy? I heard hot apple vinegar with lemon juice works for a sore throat. Oh. I've never heard of that, but I will try it. Science technology, what are those streams like? They're great. There's also paleontologists that streams here on Twitch. There are like cognitive scientists and researchers that stream on Twitch. There's a lot of historians, actually. I've been kind of getting into the history and discussion side of Twitch too. It's like almost like being able to take free college classes here on Twitch. It's kind of awesome. So I put them on a lot. Like the science and tech streams are on a lot in the background while I'm working or while I'm doing chores and stuff. Sorry guys, the throat is continuing to get worse. Hold on. But you definitely won't regret those follows, Chunkers. It's a good time. Let's see. And Science streams like 7 days a week, so if you follow him, eventually you'll see him online because he's an incredible workhorse and I don't know how he does it, so. Dissected an ant breed under the microscope. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of dissection stuff. Very cool. Alcohol make you think. I don't know if I'm gonna treat this with alcohol, but good recommendation. Let's see, I think I've missed something in chat. Hold on. Is it because art is science or because science isn't art? It's a mystery. Yeah, they just go together really well. I feel like there's a lot of paths that cross there, you know, neurologically, interest-wise. Artists tend to be interested in science and scientists tend to be, well, not always, I guess. I guess I have met some scientists who do not care about art, but I feel like most of the time there's a pretty high crossover. You know, Da Vinci, whatnot. To be able to observe closely, which is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, is training my observation eye. I think that's an important skill set. That's part of why I always encourage people to pick up drawing, even just as a hobby or something like a skill set to learn. Because the more carefully you can learn to observe, you know, like with this, the better just general observer it's going to make you for anything. So whether you're like a writer, a musician, a scientist, you know, just somebody who wants to keep their brain active, I think training your observation eye to notice detail and to notice things about the world around you is always going to improve your life. And I think that's where the crossover is between science and art, personally. I think they both groups tend to attract very curious question askers. At least the good artists and scientists are good question askers, typically. Because you have to stay excited. You have to be like, okay, like, what is it about this ribbon that interests me? Why do I want to learn this? You know, like, how is this going to benefit my future illustration? What can I take away from this? And that's part of why usually I do a better job when I'm not, like, falling into the depths of sickness. I do a better job of kind of explaining more of the thinking behind the purpose of doing studies like this, but yeah, it's all to try and fill up what we call your creative bank account, right? Like the things that you use to draw from imagination. If you want your imaginative work to get better, you have to do the hard, heavy lifting of just practicing and studying like this, whether it's from a photo reference or an object that you're looking at, or, you know, figure drawing session, your cat, you know, the more you can train yourself to draw what you actually see, not just what you think you see, you're gonna see your art just like take off. Your skills are gonna develop really quickly. And it really doesn't matter what level you're at. You can always benefit from some study, and this is why we call it the art gym, because kind of like the real gym, sometimes it's easier to get to the gym if you have accountability partners, which, surprise, if you're here in chat, that's what you are for me. So thank you. Keeping me on task, at least somewhat. I do kind of get off task sometimes, but anyway, the whole purpose of this is I want to get better, and I'm inviting anybody who also wants to get better to join me in that journey. Hey, I was getting myself on task. Who did that? Was that a maze? It's always a maze. Hold on, I'm behind on chat because I'm focused. I'm so not squirreled right now. I am the most focused artist right now that I could possibly be. But I do try to point out that I'm not trying to copy. The purpose of this isn't to make a perfect replica of the image. I mean, if you're trying to be like a hyper-realist, then sure, that would be a really good thing to practice. But for my purposes, I'm just trying to get better at illustration and, like I said, to fill my creative bank account. So what I'm going to be doing is asking myself, like, well, why is it more white here and slightly lighter, like a darker shade there? Like, oh, it's because the bag is pushing out toward the camera, so it's catching light this way. And that means when objects do that, they should be lighter. And like those are the kinds of mental notes you can take as you're drawing from observation so that you can remember that for the next time you go to actually draw from imagination, right? It's the whole idea. Okay, that was a lot of talking, and I think my throat is done. Let me catch up on chat. Ugh, ouch. Hey Shiratoshi, how you doing? It's good to see you. Steampunk, oh gosh. Science, technology, engineering, art, mathematics, punk. I love it. Yeah, I think art is a science for sure. It's kind of like cooking, right? Same thing. There's methodology, planning, research, yeah, exactly, and that's why I think the two groups tend to get along so well. For animation, you study anatomy and physics, exactly. Yeah. The inquisitiveness of science-minded person is what's needed to turn shapes and values and color into a piece. Yeah, for sure. Sloppy, I'm sorry that I'm distracting you. You're right, yeah, Chunkers has the right idea. It sounds like progress. Miss Yvette squirreled me. Oh, it's so funny. You were thinking it, but no. No, it's okay. Don't apologize. I'm just teasing, Miss Yvette. That's what it's for. You used it appropriately. We do have an ad that's going to start here in a little bit, so just FYI. During the ads, if you don't have a cheese by your name or if you don't have turbo, all I do is I'll stretch and I'll take a little break from drawing. So you won't miss anything. I'll try not to respond to chat to people who don't have a sub or can't hear me, but why take the time to do that to get my art to take off when I can just get it to drink? In all fairness, you're right, because Casey was starting to I was scrolling into art. Yeah, you got me. I am drinking throat coat, Chunkers, because I woke up with razor blades in my throat, and so I think I might be getting sick. Why do kids who are good at drawing tend to have bad handwriting? So do doctors, actually. I have terrible handwriting. I've had to really work to draw my letters and not just write them. There is a correlation. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but there is a correlation between bad handwriting and creative minds. Yeah. And also other things like ADHD, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's been studied appropriately, so I don't want to speak on it. Okay, we are in our ad break. I'm gonna do a quick stretch. If you can hear the sound of my voice, folks, feel free to unshrimp your back. Yeah, unshrimp, folks. Oh my gosh, I was shrimping really hard. I did not realize how bad I was hunched over. And then I'm gonna do a little posture stretch just because I can tell I need it right now. I've been sleeping poorly, like all curled up, so I need to like really unroll those shoulders. So kind of, if you want to do this with me, I just like roll my shoulders back a little and then pinch my shoulder blades together, so try to make them touch. This is a very awkward thing to do on stream, so I apologize because it looks really silly. But I apologize to myself mostly, you guys probably don't care. But yeah, just kind of pinch your shoulder blades together and just hold for like 10-15 seconds. Basically this is gonna like kind of work those back muscles and stretch your pectorals, and then relax. And then that pose that you relax, like when your shoulders drop, they tend, after that over stretch, they tend to kind of drop into a more natural upright position for you. And so it actually, over time, if you keep doing that, it can help kind of straighten your posture, you can also push your neck back to kind of fix neck hump a little bit. And over time that can kind of straighten you out. So I don't know about you, but I'm trying to avoid back problems when I'm older, so I figure I should start now. Another one we're going to do is a carpal tunnel stretch, at least that I like to do. You just take your hand, I don't know if you guys can see it very well here. You needed that stretch, Chunkers. I try to do it all the time. Like I try to do it while I'm walking even. Like if I notice that I'm hunching, I'll pretty much stop and do that. And it really actually has helped. I've been doing it for like a year, and I've noticed that it doesn't feel awkward to have my shoulders in this position anymore. Like it feels totally fine, whereas it used to feel really awkward. And I think over time, as I strengthen those muscles, they'll kind of hold my shoulders in place better. So it works, it just takes time. But this carpal tunnel stretch was told to me by a physical therapist. They said, tilt your hand down, like point to your hand at the ground. You can use a wall if you want to. I just take my hand and kind of pull it toward myself, hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. Supposedly this is like one of the best stretches to do for carpal tunnel to like prevent it. So I try to do this every time there's an ad break, because that's about once an hour. Same thing, hold for about 10 to 20 seconds, and then do it with the other hand. And if this hurts, you can also do the prayer pose. Prayer pose is a really good one too. Does the same thing, it's just not quite as overstretching. What is that? We got about 10 seconds left. I'm actually gonna go top off my water again. This is prayer pose, by the way. Just kind of push it toward your belly. Ugh, yeah, my water is cold. Sorry, BRB, I need more water. It's cold too. Dang it. The stupid water kettle thing that we got, it like sometimes works. Yeah, go make some tea. Everybody make tea, take care of your health. Ugh. I don't want to go take a nap. Alright, we are going to draw for another maybe 20 minutes, and then I'm going to look and see what you guys are working on. So again, if anybody wants to draw along with me, it doesn't have to be what I'm drawing today. I cannot hear this music at all. Why can't I hear anything? But yeah, you can always join the Discord, and if you have any studies that you're working on, it doesn't have to be the studies that I'm doing, your own kind of studies, but feel free to drop them in the warm-ups section, the warm-up study section, I think. I forget what I call it. I don't know. My life is chaos. Anyway, and we'll look at it at the end of stream. So just please make sure it is work safe. Try not to put anything in there that is not work safe. Helps me out. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Where are we at here? Cool. So we have a few in there. They all look great. I'm gonna scroll up so I can get to the part where we're gonna start and just have that ready. Perfect. Look at that. Pro streamer, guys. Pro 6 streamer. I think we did these things. Okay. Why can't I hear this music at all? Can you guys hear the music? I literally can't hear anything. Why is it so quiet? Weird. Oh, hey Blue Skittle, how's it going? It's not going too bad. I'm gonna eat another lozenge. I'm a little bit sick today, so I'm feeling kind of bleh. A little bit lower energy than normal. Hopefully just a cold, but woke up with a razor blade throat at like 4 AM, so a little tired. Just kind of laid there and hoped for sleep for a few hours. Arting along, good, good. I hope the arting is going well. Speaking of other artists you guys should follow, Blue Skittle is a great artist. Fantastic paintings and environments and stuff. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, I haven't been sick in a while, so it's like, my body's like, what's going on? What is this? You need more dresser space? You threw out so many clothes this summer, how do you not have room? Yeah, Sloppy, I donate a lot. But I also understand. I have a closet. I don't have a dresser, that's part of my problem. I have a closet that's like this wide. Maybe 3 feet wide. It's not very big. And so I'm extremely limited. Basically my whole closet is just like clothes for work. Because I don't have room for anything else. Oh, thanks for that shout out for Blue. Yeah, you guys should go follow. Blue does great stuff. These patterns are interesting. We'll see if I can figure out a way to make them. I'm gonna do a reductive method here. You have donated pretty much everything left the house. You use the term. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh, see, now it's loud. What the heck, music? Of course, Panda Lamp is loud. Prepare yourselves, guys, for Panda Lamp. Get your pandas and your lamps ready. Honestly, I don't know. I think this song might be ruined for me because of that meme. I know. Listen, it was ruined for me too. I'm sorry. It's funny though. I can't not hear Panda Lamp. Especially in this version. Panda Lamp. I would sing along, but I don't have a voice today, guys. So you're spared. This one time you're spared. I'm glad you like it, Chucker. It's a bop, also. Panda Lamp or no? Panda Lamp. I feel like that little penguin is actually clapping in time really well. Oh, I meant to ask you this last time, Chunkers. I can't remember if I did, so I apologize if I already asked you this question, but if you're still here. Do you stream? Do you stream any of your animation stuff? I know you do a lot of animation, so I don't know if that'd be something you would do in your spare time, but I'm just curious. You stream! You just started recently. You teach animation on stream. No way! Well, guess what I need to do? Oh, thanks, Amaze. Oh, I'm already following you. How have I not seen a notification? What's your schedule? I don't want to unfollow you, so I'm not going to click that heart, but you guys should go click that heart. Yeah, we love spreading the Art Twitch love. Art Twitch has been so supportive. I love being able to pass along that support. I really, honestly, I'm not going to go on my Twitch rant right now, maybe, but I really do feel like right now Twitch feels like the safest social media for artists in a lot of ways. It's a good way to get your work out there, to meet cool people, to like kind of meet other artists, and I don't know, I feel like like the minute you get involved in the Art Twitch community, everybody's so interested in what you're doing and wants to like see your work, and it's just so refreshing compared to other social media, you know, where you feel like you're just shouting into the void, and with all the other millions of people shouting into the void and trying to get them to look at your art instead of everyone else's art, and it just feels a lot more competitive, I guess. And I don't feel that way about Art Twitch, so highly recommend. Oh yeah, no, Twitch has been really cool. I'm kind of kicking myself for leaving Twitch for a while. I took like a many years kind of break. And I really, even when I was streaming, I wasn't involved in communities at all. I was afraid of Twitch, quite frankly. I was afraid of the internet in general, so I was afraid to like be known and meet people, and I really kick myself now, you know? Like I think about all the people I could have met, or like the opportunities I could have had that I just didn't because I was afraid, and so I'm trying not to do that anymore. But TLDR, I think every artist should have a Twitch and get involved because it's great. The end. It's probably the shortest rant I gave on that topic. so concise. Here the void shouts back. Charlie's Dragon. I don't know if you intended for that to sound creepy, but I love it. It's true. The void shouts back here. But in a good way, usually. Sometimes in a bad way, but... We had our first, troll thing, and I got awesome mods like Amaze that I didn't even notice, so even when the void shouts back, a lot of times you don't even notice it because it's drowned out by all the good stuff. All the good shouting. It was intended to be creepy. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it. Let's see. No schedule yet. Trying to figure that out. I think maybe Tuesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Nice. I mean, yeah, I think there's not really a I mean, I guess there could be like a peak time depending on your communities, but with art, I feel like people are streaming all around the clock. And it's really just a matter of kind of like picking a time and sticking to it is how you're going to start meeting people. Because then the same types of people will start to notice that you're on, and you'll start to meet people that you raid into and that raid you, and it's great. The void shouts positive things, exactly. But yeah. Well, very cool. Well, keep us posted. Yeah, I'm doing it now. Yeah, I'm trying to look at it that way. It's like, well, I'm super late to the game, but better late than never, as they say. That feels like, does anyone else feel like that's the theme of your life, is better late than never? Is that, or is that just me? Surely not. Yeah, but honestly, with all of the bots and things that you can get now, I feel like it's way easier to feel safer on Twitch, like, than when I first started. Why is this not? There it goes. Should not be singing. Curse you, Milky Chance, you're so catchy. Yeah, the creative side of Twitch is especially awesome. Agreed, Blue. Agreed. I'm still a little bit nervous around the game side of Twitch. I think it really does. It seems like anyway, it depends on what kind of game. Oh, speaking of games, for anybody who wanted to watch me play a game on Twitch, we're going to play Journey again. I needed to confirm this with my roommate, but so right now it's kind of a tentative date. But tentatively, I think the 8th, I'll be able to play some games. I don't know how long, because I don't know how long she's going to be out of the house, but she's got plans that day, so I need to double check with her on what those are. But hopefully I'll be able to play Journey that day. Kind of get all the things I missed the first time. It's been a few months, so I'll probably have to relearn the controls, but pretty sure I messed them up last time, because I think I changed the keyboard bindings, and then I ended up not being able to do things very easily, so I'll have to like reset those somehow. Yeah, we should be doing that hopefully soon, and then maybe do some game stream for the New Year's Eve party. I might take a day off and actually just like hang out here. So if you guys want to do that, I don't know. I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna do for that, but I definitely want to do something kind of special. You just download a Krita to try it out. Yeah, I do actually have brush recommendations. So if you scroll up, there's a name in chat that says a blue Skittle. You should click his name. Go to his page. He has a really great brush set that I'm actually using right now. Super awesome brushes for Krita. I'm sure there's probably others too, but Skittles is the one that I use. And it's free. It's great. So yeah, go to his, I think it's on his Ko-fi. And Skittle, if you're here, feel free to link. I recommend it to everybody, Skittle. I don't know if you know this, but it's really, really good. So he's also like a Krita Pro. We have a couple of Krita Pros here in chat. Like Amaze uses Krita a lot. Blue Skittle uses Krita. So if you have questions about Krita, you're in a good place. You found an ink brush on Clip Studio that you're vibing with. Awesome. For anyone who's in the Discord, we actually have a Talk Shop section. If anyone finds cool brushes, I think I actually post them in there if you search for brushes, but feel free to drop links to stuff in the Talk Shop area if you find cool stuff like that. I'm always looking for brushes, especially in Clip Studio. I'm having a really hard time with brushes in Clip Studio lately. I really need more painty brushes that blend better. So I'm struggling a bit. Gotta have energy. Yeah, I hear you, Chunkers. It took me a while. I would say, Chunkers, like, start small. When I first got back into streaming, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stream twice a week for like 2 hours, like very small commitment. And then if I feel like going longer, I can. And I stuck to that for like a year before I actually like added the warm-up streams this year. So that's why I stream twice a day sometimes. It's because I'm only off Monday through Wednesday from my day job. So I have to like squeeze everything art related I want to do into those days, so it makes it a little trickier. I wish I could be full-time freelance, but right now I'm not sure that that's the wisest option for me. It's mostly health insurance, honestly, that I can't afford. But... or at least that I don't want to have to run the risk of not affording if I have a dry month. But anyway, yeah, start small. And then like as you feel like you're finding what you want to do, increase slowly. But there's a really nice little animation community here too. If you need recommendations, I spent a lot of time earlier this year kind of like hunting around Twitch, trying to see what people were doing, and another thing I'd recommend if you're just getting into Twitch streaming is like, what I did was I made it a goal to meet a new artist every week. So like four new artists a month, basically. And like go in and like hang out in their chat and kind of get a feel for like the vibe and like meet other artists and just kind of see what they were doing. Because like I also was like, I don't know how to stream. Like kind of take notes on like, what are they doing that I like? What are they doing that I would do differently? Like trying to gather ideas for what I would want to do on a stream and like what I liked about the stream and why. And just naturally you'll start to gravitate toward certain streamers or streams that you really enjoy. So it was like kind of a fun way to get to know a lot of people here. At least a little bit. I mean, I didn't really know people super well, I wouldn't say, for a while, but anyway, just a nice way to like get a feel for like various communities on Twitch too. I did find a lot of really cool art communities doing that, so highly recommend. But if you need, all that to say, if you need some pointers on like places you could go to look for animators and stuff, there's quite a few that are really, really cool. Maybe you already know about them, I don't know. I do feel like I have trouble finding animation streamers that are consistent. I imagine it's because they animate for a living and it's just hard to be consistent with streaming. So it's harder for me to stay on top of some schedules for the animation side. So if anyone finds any cool animators on Twitch, let me know. We actually raided into Aaron Blaze yesterday. He's on Twitch. Big animation name. I think he was doing pre-recorded sessions actually, but it was like his all of his classes that are on sale right now for Creature Art Teacher. Yeah, Rue does animation. We were looking at admiring some of Rue's awesome work. Yesterday during the showcase. Very cool. Alright, I don't know if I want to get super detailed with this one. I need to start thinking about, no pun intended, but wrapping this up. So. I love how these are like little hearts, guys. It's very cute. Very cute material. I'm a sucker for a hidden heart. Trying a little Freddy. Ugh. Stop trying to sing, Casey. Okay, sorry, I know I'm behind on chat. Let me catch up. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. Okay, I might just do these 2 bags. I did kind of want to do the stripes on this other one, but I don't want to be streaming too long today because I think I do need to give my voice a rest. So I'll probably be wrapping up here in a few minutes, but let me catch up on chat. While I do that, if anybody had any last minute submissions that they wanted to show for the warm-ups, go to the Discord, drop it the warm-up stream section. It can be any kind of study, it doesn't have to be like gifts and packages and stuff. It's just what I chose to do today because it's a make a gift day, so we're celebrating. But if you did some other kind of study, or if you recently did another type of study, feel free to drop it in there. If you're not sure what a study is, my general answer to that is pinned in that channel, but I would say anything done with the intent of learning would count as a study, right? Like something where you're practicing, preferably from observation. And I would say like 99% of the time a study should be from observation of some sort, whether it's a master study or an observational study. Every once in a while we do like character design challenges, and if you participate in that within kind of the range of days that we do that, then that totally counts as a warm-up study too, because that's something I want to get better at. But Typically, I would say anything that's just drawn with the intent of learning. If the intent of the image is to have a finished image, like a portfolio piece, it's not probably a study. It's just something drawn from reference. Okay, let's see. Way to have an impact online is to get involved with communities. Yeah, for sure. I think it's so much easier here on Twitch. Like Twitch, especially the art community here, is just so built around that. But yeah, I feel like it's easier. But yes, also genuinely making friends. We've all seen those people that come in all fake trying to get follows. Yeah, that's like an instant turnoff. Is in chat 5 minutes, say generic things, and then go follow me back. Ugh. I haven't seen too much of that on Twitch. But I do see that on other social media. Because again, I feel like other social media, that's what everyone's trying to do, is you're like shouting to try and pull people in. Like that's kind of how the model is structured, even if it's not intentional. I really feel like Twitch has done a good job with like Discord integration and raids and shoutouts. It's just so focused on like the community. It's easier to lean that way, I guess. I've heard that game streams could be kind of insular too, but yeah. Let's see. How much of a digital artist will be using Adobe? Yeah, we're all trying to get away from Adobe right now for sure. Let's see. Definitely need some innovation stream. Yeah, so another one that I'd recommend, chunkers, is Julie. Julie with I think 3 E's, 22, but if you just type in Julie with a couple of E's, she should show up. She's incredible. She doesn't animate live on stream, but her whole stream is a live animation show, which I think you will find really interesting. It's unlike any stream I've seen on Twitch. Like it's really, really fascinating what she does. And so she does animate, but typically she's not animating on stream per se. But I still think it's worth getting involved because I imagine there's a lot of animation fans in her community too. But definitely check out Julie. Aaron Blaze, obviously, is one to go hang out with, although he doesn't pay as much attention to Twitch chat as he used to. Every once in a while he'll respond to something in chat, but still might be worth checking out because I bet there's other animators, again, in that chat. Sometimes it's not always about the streamer, I've found. A lot of it's getting involved with people in chat, for sure. Oh, thank you for giving Julie that shout out, yeah. Yanguluru, for sure. Oh, that's exciting, Paleontologist VA. Nice. Hopefully you can go get that verified. That's cool. Let's see. You got to meet it in person? Oh, that's awesome. I'm super jealous. If I think of some others, there's a few people I follow. I just don't know their names off the top of my head, but when I do see them on animating, I'll be sure to drop it in the stream share section of my Discord. Feel free, anybody can use that, not just for your own streams, but for other people's streams too. Amaze animates sometimes too. Yeah. Are you familiar with wait, hold on, what? Bravo says, are you familiar with Doge Swift? Clearly not, because I can't say it. Is that, hey Raga, yeah, we're talking about animation streamers. If anyone has any to suggest, feel free to type them in chat. I'm still pretty new around Art Twitch. I only just got back into it earlier this year. I'm not like, I don't think I'm like new kid on the block as much as I was, but I still feel very much like I have a lot to learn and I don't know all the people, so I'll have to look up this Doig Swift. I don't think I'm saying that right at all. But yeah, there's like, I can think of a few others that I've watched, I just can't remember their names. Let's check this person out. I will give them a follow preemptively. And another thing I've found too is, so if you go to this person's page, right, and scroll down to their suggested streamers, a lot of times I'll find streamers that I really like, and then I'll open up a lot of their suggested streamers, and a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, it's content that's really similar to what that streamer does, so I know that's what I try to do with mine. I haven't updated mine in a while, but I would say that's a really good way to find people too. I know that Pixelogic, I believe, streams too, and so they do a lot of like ZBrush stuff, because I believe it's Pixelogic that made ZBrush, and so you'll get 3D animators in there sometimes making models, so. Yes, Amaze is a very outspoken Adobe hater. To be fair, Adobe has kind of been on the rocks with a lot of artists for years, way before the AI thing. I think the AI thing was just like the final nail in the coffin of the mass exodus from Adobe. I know that I got into Clip Studio back in like 2018 was when I started changing over, because I didn't like the subscription model. I didn't like all the cloud saving stuff, like all the stuff that they do. So gotta figure out how to set up suggested streamers. Yeah, it's I forget, let me see if I can remember where it is. I'm like the worst person to ask for this. It's somewhere in your settings. I want to say it's in your creator dashboard. It just kind of click through like some of the settings and stuff. The channel settings, I believe. But there's also, if you go to your achievements area, so if you go to analytics and achievements, one of the achievements is to actually set up suggested streamers. So if you haven't done that yet, just go to the analytics and then achievements section, and it'll actually take you right to it. So there's a lot of like hidden things on Twitch. I still don't know how to find most of them. Well, I think I'm gonna stop here for now, guys. I need to give my voice a break. Yeah, of course. And Chunkers, if you have any other questions, we have a whole stream tips section of the Discord. Feel free to ask in there, and I'm sure somebody can help you. It's taken me months, and I'm still definitely not there. We also have a questions section if you have questions. Yeah, feel free to. Yeah, of course, of course. I'd love to. I also have a little guide on how I set up my audio so that the VOD plays only stream safe music. So that's how I get around copyright dings there. So that's pinned at the top of the stream tips. Hey Rock, how's it going? Good to see ya. Rock is another artist that we met here on Twitch relatively recently, I would say a few months ago. Does incredible traditional ink and watercolor drawings and paintings. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Hope you're doing well, Rock. Hope the stream's been going well. I've been lurking on you a few times, but hope it's all going good. Glad to see you still streaming. Definitely go give Rock a follow, folks, if you aren't already following Rock Paper Water. Love shouting out the newer streamers here, because I remember what it's like when you first get started streaming, and you just kind of feel like you're streaming into the void a little bit, but Rock is really good. He will do well once people discover him, I'm sure. Okay, what am I doing? Focus, Casey. We are going to go look at the warm-up studies. So let's go get into the warm-up studies section. I'm going to do a quick scroll, make sure everything is work safe. Perfect. Getting snacks. Sacks of Christmas gifts. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. So are we. Digitally, obviously. Let me see if I can make this to where you can see it. Hey, Ray of Sun, how you doing? Good to see you. So we're going to go ahead and look at what everybody did. This is since the last warm-up study, which, gosh, feels like it was a while ago now. But this is the one that I did last time, so we're just going to scroll down and check out the rest. And, you know, if I happen to know that somebody streams here, I'll give them a shout-out if you post in the warm-ups as well. Just to, the whole purpose of this is to create a space to encourage each other to actually do the studies that we always say we need to do and want to do, but don't make time to do. So that's the whole idea behind the art gym. So if you ever want to participate, you can always throw your studies in here. They don't have to be the same topic as mine. And you can do it, we just look at it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so you can always do that. Yeah, Ray of Sun, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling super great. My throat is kind of killing me right now, and I need to go get my tea, actually. I might go do that really fast and get my tea before I do this. And I think I need to go lay down again. Trying not to go to the doctor. It just started this morning, so I'm trying to, like, do all the salt water and the tea and the lozenges and the elderberry and all the things. BRB though, I think I need some water. But yeah, shorter stream today, sorry. Just don't have the energy. Okay. Ugh, tea in hand. It's probably way too hot, but that is okay. Ugh. Yeah, normally I do go until noon, but honestly, originally when I decided to do these warm-up streams, they were only supposed to be like an hour to an hour and a half, and I always go way over that, so I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be able to be pro enough to get back down to my original intent. I'm trying not to, but I hope you're doing well, Ray of Sun. But let's go ahead and look and see what folks have done. So we got Art of DHT here, who was in the chat. Not sure if they still are. The turkey was good. I ate some for breakfast this morning. That's all I've had today is a few pieces of turkey and some tea and some lozenges. So It's one of those days. But here is the reference. You don't have to post the reference if you don't want to, but it can help us get an idea of what you were drawn from. And then here's the study. It looks great, Art of DHT. If you're still here, let's see if we can get you a shout out. I believe the Art of DHT studies. Streams. Yeah, there we go. See him playing IRL. But yeah, the values look really good. A really nice job with the structure. Kind of getting this really flat plane of the rock here, and then using the value to kind of show where it dips and bends. Really nice study. I think you did a great job carefully observing, the reference, and obviously you're not copying it, you're studying it. And again, that's the key. That's the thing I really want to put forward, is the purpose of it is not to make it an exact copy of your reference. That's a whole different skill set. We are trying to study. We are trying to ask questions. We're trying to absorb information from our references so that we can store it away and then pull it out later when we have a creative challenge in front of us. So I think you did a great job here with this, and it's always good to see. And I hope you guys, if you want to go see more of this kind of work, go give Art of DHT a follow. Yeah, good shout outs, great study. I agree. And we have a Ray of Sun who just popped in the chat, who I do not believe streams, but you can follow them elsewhere. I don't know if you have links on your profile, Ray of Sun, but I got carried away too much with lines. I don't know about that. You always do such a good job. These are great. These are really solid. Really, I love these gesture lines that you leave in for the fur and stuff. I can also just I can feel the muscles and the anatomy of these creatures. You always pick really fun poses too. These are great. Oh, hiccup, sorry. This tea is too hot to drink. I'm very sad because I really want to drink it. Oh, these look so good. Little beats. Really nice gesture with this. This is some intense foreshortening right here. Really nice gesture study. These are great. I can tell you were drawing what you see, not what you think you see here. So really paying attention to the details, like where the skin is buckling and how the muscles are moving. The motion right here in the hair is really nice. These are great. These are really fantastic, Ray of Sun. Yeah, these are great studies. We always love some dancing cats around here. Your feed is full. Hey, listen, you just got great study references. Love how it looks like the top cat, the person. Oh, it does! Oh my gosh. Great catch there, Charlie's Dragon. They're having an epic battle. The question is it a tiny human or is it a large cat? These are the questions. What if ancient, ancient feline predators actually looked more like house cats? Just giant house cats. This one also looks like it's chasing. These are great. I love it. Very, very nice. Well done. I like the kind of the bottom. Looks like a difficult angle. Yeah, it does. Yeah, these are really awesome. Really, really nicely done, Ray of Sun. Thank you so much for sharing these. Incredible work. Love to see it. And looking forward to more. Oh, speaking of more, I got my wish so fast. We have another. Oh, you actually drew your cat. Oh, this is great. Have you drawn your cat before? I love this. I can tell that this is an observational study. The way that you have to handle line and value when you're looking at something that is three-dimensional in front of you versus drawing from a already flattened two-dimensional image that you found on the internet. Just the types of problem solving that your brain is having to do is so different. And so I can tell just from your line, even if you hadn't said this was drawn from your cat, I would have wondered, is this drawn from actual observation? Because it totally looks like it. Very, very cool. Oh, he broke your brain, the kitten? Yeah, going from 3D to 2D. Well, see, that's the thing though, but even though it's hard to draw from observation, this is actually going to, and I could be wrong here, I could be totally off. Maybe this is just a very different style drawing from a flat two-dimensional image. It certainly looks like it's drawn from observation. You haven't drawn them for years? Yeah, but I think drawing, this is why I always say if you have the option to draw an object in front of you or a person or an animal, always take that option, because if you want to get better faster, because drawing from actual observation, having to take something that is in front of you and flatten it is actually how you really kind of bake in that information to your, your creative, your visual library, whatever you want to call it. And that's how you can grow faster and you can learn more, or at least learn more quickly. That's not to say you can't learn at all from drawing from two-dimensional images. You absolutely can, and I know plenty of artists that for years used only, you know, two-dimensional references to make all their work, but you are going to move much more quickly and learn more and be able to understand more about what you're drawing by drawing from observation. So thank you for using that, letting me use you as an example here, but it's so cute also, just a really nice drawing. I really like the addition of like the couch and things. It kind of helps ground the animal quite a bit, and you're doing great. I think this is a lovely drawing. Really nice, careful attention to like, is this a blanket? I think just like the little things you wouldn't think about, like, you know, the indentations in the pillowcases are kind of how the shadow hits the object below it. Really nice stuff. Love it. And then we have packages from Amazing Fan. I'm glad somebody drew this cute little box package. I thought it was really fun. He would never keep still. That is the hard thing about drawing animals, yeah. Just do 3D art instead. Hey, that's fine too. Honestly, doing three-dimensional art can still help your drawing. I actually did a lot of sculpting as a kid, and I think it really impacted the way I think about drawing. Like when I draw, I'm thinking sculpturally, and I think that really helps because some people really struggle with the idea of form and making something look three-dimensional. And so I think sculpting is actually a really good thing to do if you're a two-dimensional artist. Even if you don't plan on being a sculptor, do some sculpting, because it's going to really help you be able to kind of mentally visualize things in 3 dimensions. So like when I'm thinking about an animal, I'm not just thinking about the side I'm seeing, I'm thinking about how their whole anatomy works together and how their whole form is going to like push light or shadow in certain directions based on texture and shape, and I'm thinking about them as a 3-dimensional object. So if you haven't tried sculpting before and you're a 2D artist, highly recommend just getting some Sculpey, some just cheap student grade polymer clay. You don't have to bake it. You know, you can get a kneaded eraser and sculpt even. But yeah, get some sculpting material and just kind of play and just make some designs. Try to do an anatomy study in Sculpey. It's helpful. It's helpful stuff. Amaze clearly has spent a lot of time practicing form though, speaking of form, because this looks very 3-dimensional. Really nice job with the structural drawing as always. Amaze always knocks it out of the park with these. If you guys are not following Amazing Fan 15, by the way, he is also an artist here on Twitch that we finally talked into streaming recently. He's doing great. He does character drawings, he does comic work, all in Krita, and does animation. I believe also the animation is done in Krita. So if you're looking for someone else to follow, click Amaze. Click that little heart right up there. Give him a follow. He does great stuff. And, you know, if you hang out in my streams at all, you've definitely met Amaze. Very, very loyal moderator, and I appreciate him, and a dear friend. This looks awesome. I really, really like, yeah, the folds here and the foil especially. Because this kind of stuff can get really confusing really fast, honestly. And I think you're doing a really good job actually looking carefully at the shapes you're seeing. Like, this is really solid. Really, really good. Yeah, dang. Very cool. This kind of study too will help with like prop design. That's kind of another reason I wanted to do an object study at least once a month, is because I need to get better about including props and objects in my scenes, and I need to practice drawing props and objects if I'm gonna get better at them, you know. Maze, you did great structures here. Most excellent, sir. All the high fives and salutes to you. Prop design is a great way to get into animation. I believe that. I think it's like a really highly sought after skill set. I certainly don't have it. I have a friend who works at a small gaming studio, and every once in a while she'll offer to like put in a word for me, and I'm like, listen, I appreciate that. I do not have the skill set needed to do all this stuff. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do enough studies to get to that point, but yeah, no, go if you want to learn animating in Krita, go follow Amaze. Yeah, Amaze has been animating, and I'm sure would be happy to answer questions, or at least you know, he will answer them every time I've asked them. I've never seen him say no to a question. All right, we got Sloppy Salamander here. Sloppy, these look great. I've loved your dinosaur studies. Oh, hey, Mayor of Canada, how you doing? Today's supposed to be a good day to plan your end of year trips. Is it? I started to look yesterday for possible flights back to Texas for Christmas, and They went up like $50 within 2 hours. So at this point, I don't think I can afford the flight anymore. So I think I'm not going to be planning any trips. But I hope you're doing well, Mayor of Canada. Oh, at 18,000 steps on Fitbit. That's awesome. And 49 more cans. I don't know what aluminum can. Oh, aluminum. I had to say it out loud. That's funny. That's awesome, Mayor of Canada. I know I said this last time, but I love that you do litter hikes. I think that's super cool. I wish more people would take time to do that. I wish I had more time to do that, honestly. I think litter hikes are awesome. Some storyboard artist, character designer started at studios drawing props. Yeah, I used to want to be a storyboard artist, actually, when I was in high school. And then I heard all the horror stories about storyboard art and how much they are expected to do, especially these days. So I'm not so sure that animation is my dream field anyway. It feels like most people get burnt out. I don't know, you're in it, Chunkers. You probably have better insight to this than me. Maybe you found a way to avoid the burnout, but I don't know too many people who've gone into games or animation that haven't burnt out in like 5 years. So I don't know. I kind of like enjoying drawing, but I also like making money, and I know having a studio gig can be a very stable, at least 6 months at a time, stable career income thing. So anyway, could you concept art or something? Maybe. Yeah, see, freelance is something I think is a little more realistic for me probably, but freelance is also kind of crappy because it's very feast or famine. That is the benefit of having a studio job, is you know exactly what you're doing, you know where your paycheck is coming from. Sometimes you get benefits if you're lucky, so. I feel like I just did 18,000 steps, but it was actually just 5 box trips up and down the stairs. Oh gosh, sloppy. Get some water. You're very fortunate. Your studio actively avoids crunch time, so that's good. Helps with burnout. Your lead also Kurt is talking about we start feeling like I'm burnout so we can pivot. That's nice. My friend works at a game studio that says they do those things, but from the stories she tells me, it sounds like it's more like lip service, and they actually do still have crunch time. Because she's had to like stall multiple vacations and like do things very last minute for deadlines a lot, and there's just been like nobody else to do it. I don't know. But I'm glad you found a really good studio and that you feel like it's actually doing those things, so that's awesome. So Sloppy, like I was just saying right before you got here, I think, I've been loving all of your dinosaur studies, and this one's no exception. This looks great. You can see the, it's a little bit of a speculative study, right? Because you've got the anatomy, which is obviously drawn from reference, and then kind of the drawing of the creature around it, but still fantastic. Really nice, careful attention to the shape of the skull, especially. I found when I was drawing baryonyx that I struggled getting that right. So good job paying attention to that. You've been asked to work overtime only once, and that was like 2 hours of work. Oh, that's not bad at all. Wow, Chunkers. That's really rare. And I feel like in the animation industry especially. That's awesome. Well, good. I'm glad you found a good company, and I hope that they stay that way. My friend, not to keep, I only have like 1 or 2 friends that work in this industry, but she said they started out that way and then they got some new, not management, but like new, something changed up high and like all that went away. So it sounds like it wasn't very good. One more worker, yeah, no, definitely. This is fantastic, Sloppy. Thank you so much for sharing. It's been so fun to watch your getting back into drawing journey. And yeah, it's really solid stuff. I can really tell that your careful study of dinosaur anatomy over the years, even though you weren't drawing, really helps you to kind of know and self-correct when you're making mistakes and know how to fix them. So it's coming in handy, I think. Similar to what Scott Hartman does. Most of his skeletals tend to be based off of his. Oh, I didn't know that. And when it's animals, that's complete enough. Oh, that's really cool. I actually had no idea who that was, so thank you for explaining. But lovely work, Sloppy. Okay, well, I'm gonna post mine in this little area, just so I don't forget, so I'm gonna do it right this second. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Glad I didn't crash my computer. Just gonna, I can't do both in one, really. How do I zoom out slightly? Can't zoom out slightly. That's frustrating. Okay, well, I'm just gonna zoom out slightly. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It'll just be all squinched. Oops, that's not what I was trying to press. Take a screenshot, and then we are gonna go find someone to raid into. I will be back streaming tomorrow, during warm-ups. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. Hold on. Let me put. I can only do like one thing at a time because my brain is stupid. What are we doing tomorrow? Doing some kind of warm-up in the morning, and then again, just as another reminder, guys, I am gonna be doing a delayed afternoon stream tomorrow. I think I wrote that down. Yeah, 6 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. roughly, because I have an appointment at 4 that I can't move. So I'll just be, whenever that appointment's done, I'm gonna come to the studio and probably get started, but my goal is by 6 p.m. So, oh, sea slugs. Tomorrow is sea slug day. That's exciting. So we'll be doing sea slug studies tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I don't think we've ever actually done a sea slug study. And then in the afternoon will be my sea slug design stream. So we'll be playing with sea slug dragons. Always a good time. And let me get my studies posted. Let's go find someone to raid. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate the company. Thanks for the accountability here at the art gym. I can guarantee you I would not be doing this if not for you guys. So, especially today. Oh my gosh. No, there's no way I would have done this today if I hadn't been streaming. So thank you guys for keeping me accountable, because I do want to get better. And I know that this is the only way to do it, is to draw things I don't normally draw, to draw things I don't necessarily get excited about drawing, so that I can learn, so that I can get better. So I really appreciate that. Let's go see who else is streaming right now. We try to find work safe artists to raid into most of the time when we can. Sometimes that's not possible, and I'll let you know if it's somebody who you should turn the volume down while you're at work, or if there's kids around, but for the most part, I feel like we do pretty good. Let's see. Oh, there's quite a few people on today. Let's go and raid. Oh man, there's quite a few people on. My goodness, how do you choose? Who have we not rated in a while? Let me check. Not rated them in a while. I haven't rated them in a while. There's a lot of people on today that haven't been streaming lately, or at least that I haven't caught streaming. Shoot, who should we raid? Lots of good work safe artists on right now, which is always a good problem to have. Aaron Blaze is still on. We rated him last night though. I don't think we really did. Oh, my brain hurts. I'm torn between 3 people. Shoot. Alright, let's see who's been on. They both just started streaming. Meishing is, yeah, I was thinking about Meishing. Are they about to end? I'm gonna say hi to Meishing. I was also thinking about Nofi, because we haven't raided Nofi in a while. I don't think Nofi's usually on at the right time for me to raid her anymore. She's usually on super early. But yeah, let's go say hi to Meishing. I don't think we've raided Meishing in a while. It looks like Meishing is working on some Christmas cards for patrons. Cool. I know how that goes. And let's go say hi, bring some holiday cheer, since, you know, we were drawing gifts and things today. I don't really have a raid call, so just feel free to make up whatever you like. Don't panic. It's a Casey raid. I'll try not to bring my sticky germs to Meishing and her little one. Anyway, let's go say hi to Meishing. Now get that tea and get some rest. Yeah. I'm gonna drink tea, and actually I'm gonna be working on my own Patreon stuff. So I do Patreon cards as well. I do them every month, but just for people at the $10 tier and higher, they get a doodle, they get a little note from me. But for this month, for December, I'll be doing cards for every patron. So yeah, more to come on that once I have the cards in hand. But if anybody wants to check that out, I guess, since we're talking about it, I'm always really, I hate advertising my Patreon, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize for everything. But if you want a card, anybody at any tier gets one in December, and it's that pronghorn painting, and it goes internationally as well. So if you're interested, there'll be more on that later. You can also check out my socials. Let me write that down before I forget. So if you want to share my post about that, if you can't afford one but you'd like to help. And there's my Discord as well. So let's go say hi to Mei Xing, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate the company. Feel free to hang out with me on Discord in between streams if you want. But we're gonna go say hello. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.